we will listen to the invited speech that will be presented by Mr. Muhammad Sirot as Principal Economics, Deputy Director of the Bank of Indonesia Representative Office for DKI Jakarta Province. We welcome the time and place.
Thank you, Dinda. Her Excellency, Chairperson of Indonesia Banking School, Ibu Dr. Kusumaningtuti Sandiharmi Sutiono, all the distinguished speakers, students and lecturers of Indonesia Banking School and many universities abroad, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. First and foremost, I would like to express our gratitude and praise to God for His blessing that we are able to gather in this conference on the behalf of Head of Bank Indonesia Jakarta Research Office. We would like also to say thank you and congratulate to Indonesia Banking School for this wonderful international conference. First, I want to talk about the recent economic development. The global economic environment continues to be marked by substantial uncertainty as we show. The forecast for global economic growth in 2023 remains at 2.7%, with notable trends including the deceleration of the Chinese economy and the strengthening of the United States economy. Simultaneously, we see that the inflation rate in the advanced economies persists at a high level owing to the ongoing inflationary pressures within the service sector, labor market constraint, and escalating oil prices, including the tension in the geopolitical area. Consequently, it has contributed to the policy rates in the United States, the federal funds rate that seem to be still high, and there's potential to be rise again, and it gives the uncertainty within the global financial markets. If we see the domestically, Indonesia economic expansions growth remains positive. It driven by the strong domestic demand, household consumption still in good with the good consumer confidence, and especially among the younger generation with the increasing of the consumption of services. This finding also reflected in the surveys, including the retail sales, purchasing managers index that saw in expansion index. Bank Indonesia believe that the economic growth of Indonesia in 2023 will be in the range of 4.5% to 5.3%. In alignment with the national economic landscape, Jakarta economic growth also maintained solid. The high growth is supported by the household consumption, especially with the many activities in the music concerts, sport events, and many international events. And it is also reflected in the economic sectors, particularly in manufacturing, construction, and information and communication. One that we can stress is that there is still high growth in the information and communication sector. It means that the process of digitalization is still strong even after the pandemic. We believe that the economic growth of Jakarta for 2023 will still high in the range of 4.8 to 5.6%. The good news is the sustained high economic growth in national and Jakarta is also accompanied by a trend of decreasing and well-managed inflation. The inflation is remain controlled in the range of 3 plus minus 1%. In September, the national inflation rate is at 2.28%, and in Jakarta is at 1.89%. It is contributed by the strong collaboration in the inflation control team, or known as TPIP and TPID, and we believe that until the rest of 2023, it will remain in target of 3 plus minus 1%. Nevertheless, numerous challenges still lie ahead, particularly in the domain of global economy. 6 of the primary issues still need to be addressed, with one of them is being associated with the growing evolution of the digitalization and the focus on cyber security. The phase in the digitalization is driven by the advancement, the integration of artificial intelligence, and also the growing of the metaverse. The adoption of this technology will increase the efficiency, then it will be fostering our economic growth, and in the inflation, it also will make the efficiency in the production cost, so will have impact in price that can be managed. In accordance with the President guidance, Indonesia is targeting to achieve a position among top 5 GDP in 2045, or the Indonesia Maju 2045. One of the pillar is to achieve that is how we do the transformation and facilitating the digital transformation. So our topic here in this international conference is very relevant, that digitalization is here and it is also the priority of the government. In pursuit the fostering digital economy by Indonesia has actively advocating across multiple demands within the mandate of Indonesia in monetary policy, financial system stability, and the enhancement of the payment system. Notably, the policy approach in the decision is in payment system as the primary catalyst in profiling the transformation toward the national digital economy. To support that, Bank Indonesia already released the blueprint for the payment system known as PSPI 2025. This acceleration hope to support the integration of the national digital economic and financial, and also promoting the digitization of the banking sector through the application of the digital technologies. Ensuring also the connectivity between fintechs and banking to prevent shadow banking activities. As we know, there is innovation. In this blueprint, it's also aimed to maintain the equilibrium between innovation and protection of the consumer. Also to safeguard the national interest in cross-border digital economic and financial affairs. There is some innovation that already launched. Maybe we all know the QR Indonesia Standard or KRIS, then SNAP or National Open API Payment Standard, then and also BI FAST. These various breakthroughs are aimed at establishing a more efficient retail payment infrastructure to meet the fast, easy, affordable, and secure and reliable financial and economic transition for the needs of the public. This initiative also strengthens the consolidation of the national payment industry and builds a integrated, interoperable, and interconnected digital economy and financial system. Then it will foster the resilient national unicorn or startups. Concurrently with the guidance of the President Jokowi, Jakarta is presently in the process of positioning itself as a global city. Maybe we know that the capital of Indonesia will move to Nusantara next year in 2024. So Jakarta needs to reformulate its position, and it will be strengthen its position as the national center of economy and business to be a global city. Jakarta is improving its government and efficiency of public services and actively contributing to the equitable distribution of development, harmonizing policies between the central and local government, and providing support for the implementation of the regional development plan. Jakarta remains committed to expediting its digital economy through is known as TP2DD, or the Team for Accelerating the Implementation of Digitalization in the Region. It consists of the acceleration of electronification of regional government transaction, and also about decision of the social assistance and the transportation system. Maybe we who live or ever experience to take transport in Jakarta is very convenient that we can use many payment platform and it is very integrated multi model. Moreover, the digital transformation initiative in Jakarta is linked with endeavor to enhance inclusivity. It is if we talk about sustainable finance, then the factor of inclusiveness is very important. It is reflected in the data of the CRIS that most of the CRIS merchant is from the medium, micro, small, and medium enterprise, or MSME, is account about 86% of total merchants. In pursuit the driving the digitalization of the MSME, or known as UMKM in Indonesia, Bank Indonesia has initiated a range of programs. This encompass the MSME onboarding, e-commerce initiative to go export, also to support e-financing, like the use of the application known as CAPIC and beside, so the MSME can have a good record of their financial transaction. Also, the development of or the adoption of the CRIS itself. Concerning the SME onboarding program implementation, Bank Indonesia Jakarta Representative Office also have adopted the four steps process involving the first is the identification of the potential MSME by categorizing and curating, and the second is how we educate the MSME through direct and online. And the third is the guidance and the mentoring, and the fourth is the continuous monitoring of the progress to make the MSE go onboarding. Bank Indonesia also continuously support Indonesia transformation towards green economy and finance. I think it is a very trending topic if we talk now about digitalization. Finance will read about the sustainable term, or we also say about sustainable economy, sustainable finance. And Bank Indonesia already launched some initiative in the policy, including the green loan to value for eco-friendly motor vehicle and green property loans, and there will be incentive if in the LTV. The second is the inclusive macro-prudential financing ratios and green financing, and the third is the assistance for MSMEs to transition in the green economy. In conclusion, we would like to express again our congratulations and best wishes to the entire team in Indonesia Banking School for organizing the International Conference on Digital Financial Revolution Towards Sustainable Society, as well all to the conference participants. It is our aspiration that this seminar will contribute ideas and strategies for advancing the revolution of the digital financial services. These efforts are aimed also to supporting both Jakarta and to be a global city and the national interest to reach the 2045 vision. That's all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Sirot, for your presentation. This will be followed by virtual plaque appreciation to Mr. Muhammad Sirot as the invited speaker. The plaque will be presented by Dr. Kusumaningtuti Sandrihari Sutiono.
Pak Muhammad Sirot, terima kasih banyak. Thank you very much for your speech, which is very inspiring for all the participants and all the guests. Thank you so much.
Terima kasih, Bu. Thank you.
Next, we will listen to the keynote speech from King Mongkut's Institute of Technology, Lat Krabang, Thailand, delivered by Associate Professor Dr. Sudaporn Sawmong. We invite the time and place.
สวัสดีค่ะ Good morning everyone สวัสดีค่ะ from Bangkok Thailand ค่ะ I myself associate professor Sudaporn ค่ะ I was a former dean of KMITL Business School. Now I working as the managing director of the university holding company with concerns about the financial sector as well. But first of all, I would like to thanks to Indonesia Banking School, the best business and digital financial higher education in Indonesia to organize this conference. And I really appreciate to hear that the keynote speaker said that financial model to help the business sector, that it is the important from some keynote speakers who plays the big role in the financials of Indonesia. And as well, would like to say thank you to the keynote speaker and all the participants on behalf of King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lat Krabang. Our abbreviation name is KMITL, which K stand for King Mongkut. He is King Rama number 4. And I would like to thank to Indonesia Banking School that produce us a wonderful lecture here. Her name's Miss Anna. Miss Anna, could you please show your face or greeting to our participant?
Sure, Sawadika. Thank you so much, Professor Sudaporn.
Thank you very much, Miss Anna. So Indonesia Banking School have such a wonderful lecture. Her name is Miss Anna. Now she is studying to get higher education at my university, KMITL, and my business school. She got funding from us. It means she passed a lot of interview, and she is a wonderful PhD student under my supervise. And now, all right, I just would like to mention about Thailand, my experience concerns about the finance. Before I worked with KMITL as a lecturer or as a dean of KBS Business School, I was a agriculture bank, and I have seen so many part of area that concern with the financials, with the agricultural banks. So the first thing first is concerns about how to maintain the finance and sustainability. So today I would like to talk about the digital finance and sustainability, and why sustainability matter, and retail banking that's concerns, and some characteristics of winning financial institute of the future, and as well across industry, customer takes ESG into account when choosing products, and a good bank is a good friend, and as well the dimension of good retail banks, and sustainability and strategy agenda is very important. If you don't mind, could you please allow me, or please go to the next page, please. Next, please. Yes, digital finance and sustainability, because of the technology and sustainability emerged as a two-male driver, the same as in Thailand, in dimension of economy and finance, each with its own characteristics to follow independent path of dependent debt. We have followed some guru from the financial sector, such as Dale Emperor. And for the next, I would like to explain why sustainability matter for the student who be a participant in this conference. You may know that in the business, sustainability refer to a company capacity to make a positive environment and societal impacts, especially nowadays in Thailand. The government promoted every university to have the university holding company to deliver the intellectual property, such as products or knowledge or process to commercialize to the market. But the thing that they have to think about how it makes impacts to the societal and the environment. I am the one of the 7th university. We just conduct in a group and try to do this thing exist in Thailand society. And determining an organization success in this realm is at least partly subject and reflects internal and external perspective. And now I would like to scrutinize in the sustainability. Again, sustainability is not just about complying with a new set of rules and expectations. It's also become the next frontier of competitive advantage for retail financial sector as a pillar of future growth. I myself have enhanced this idea to the university holding company as well, because we look like a motherhood of the business under mindset of the university to generate the subsidiary company for the researcher, for the lecturer, or for the student. So we working like a retail bank, so that we have to understand the retail bank a little bit. Retail bank have long been responsive to evolving customer need. For example, our researcher, our lecturer, what they need from us. Interest in sustainability has been rising for several years. Concerns over climate. Nowadays, the climate change is a critical issue. Change is particular have become the decision driver not only for customer, but also for investor, policymaker, and other as well. Now let's see some characteristics of winning financial institute of the future. I am very appreciate Thailand now. We have a new government. So the policy, the commitment to protect the environment and promoting social justice, that's very important for the new government, and the collaboration and the partnerships as well. And the firm in the marketplace, group on conduct and risk management, including cyber, financial crime, and compliance. Even though the ability to respond to crisis quickly and with response, so it's very important to make an understanding about the winnings, the characteristic of the financial institution in the future. This is very important. So talking about the sustainability has long been part of a good business, but today in the marketplace, engaging with customer and other stakeholders, we have to emphasize on ESG issue as well, because it is a matter of rising urgency. This is one reason that leading to the retail bank should understand about ESG, one of the primary focus area for their digital. So now, across industry, customer take ESG into account when choosing products. 73% of the statistic, customers are altering buying habit with the environment in mind, and 99% of millennials have at least some interest in sustainable investing of 15 in a year. So we can say that 20% would be willing to pay a 10% plus premium for sustainability good. So this is the across industry to take ESG into account. And now we have to understand about, we need to emphasize, we need to show a bank is a good friend. A good bank is a good friend. So that you have to relate that to the ESG. It is a strong ESG practice and products as well as service that promote sustainable and behavior by customer are essential aspects. Anyway, there are other the good retail banks practice strong customer centricity and acts in way that benefits society generally. So you are Indonesia banking school, the base business and the digital financial higher education. I think that you can be a good friend with all the bank and your customer in by now and in the future. So the next one, I would like to talk about the dimension of a good bank retail. As we know that customer want customer needs, training, treating customer fairly, coachings and personalizing engagement, reinforcing, enabling sustainable behavior and being a responsible citizen, and finally activating to ecosystem. What is the new things emerged in this era, like credit bond, credit carbon projects, as many people interested in nowadays is linked to ESG, is linked to enabling sustainable behavior of the one who organize. So this is a very important to the dimension of a good retail bank to understand what's customer need and what's customer want. So the next thing I would like to talk about the 2020 to 23 actually. Survey surfaced three major findings. Concerns about the digital banking is becoming the norm, and customer satisfaction with their experience with branch and call center is low, especially when compared with digital channel. People want more value-added service through this channel, and as well, customers are ready for banks to take a new role beyond fulfilling their immediate financial needs. This is the thing that customer want. So now let's see the opportunity in each customer value stream. In this frame, from the beginning until the end, I think everyone knows because we are in financial area. The opportunity in each customer value stream is starting with financial wellness, joining checking account, making translation, financing short-term, borrowing long-term, savings, and investing. Inside that, we have to understand on the relevant projects that the customer come to us, what kind of projects, what kind of products they want us to fundings or finance for the innovation thinking, innovation products, innovation projects. So we need to coaching and personalizing engagement, reinforcing trust, and treating customer fairly. So this is the thing that we will have the opportunity to link to service to the customer in this kind of value stream. So now the next thing I would like to talk about, the financial institution can realize a purpose-led vision at its customer life stage. The customer, the company, they are like human beings. They have life of circle. So in the value stream, we have to scrutinize more and understanding about the joinings, onboarding, what will happen, the optimizing financial health, how can we service financings my vehicle until assets, fund phase, making transaction, buying and refurbishing house, saving and investing. It is things that we have to realize a purpose-led vision at a customer-led state as well. So the next thing I would like to talk about providing a green one-stop shop service, the full customer journey. The customer have their own roadmap to go, to run, to achieve. So the customer unsure about green transformation, looking for information platform, the platform with knowledge, hub, and range of useful tool. And then tool, for example, the carbon footprint assessment, the list of suggest action to lower emission and impacts analysis, and as well the marketing and sales facilitation, for example, supplier and buyer matchings. That's our job. Leasing offer from the banks, financing support, and as well marketplace with select vendor. This is one-stop shop serving the full customer journey. We need to understand our client, our customer. So now I would like to talk about sustainability and the strategic agenda. In this era, the financial institution can innovate sustainable practice and products along the customer life cycle and practice good business in the process by promoting sustainable behavior, and as well to push to limit global warming will transform the world economy and unlocks new source of growth. So in this section, in the conclusion, I would like to thank to those previous keynote speaker, and especially the Indonesia Banking School, the best business and digital finance and higher education in Indonesia, and all the participants. I am really appreciate, and I think if there is anyone would like to get the slide PowerPoint presentation, I'm really appreciate to provide. Thank you very much from King Mongkut Institute of Technology ลาดกระบัง KMITL Business School from Thailand ค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you, Dr. Sudaporn Sawmong, for your outstanding presentation. This will be followed by the virtual plaque appreciation to Dr. Sudaporn Sawmong as the keynote speaker. The plaque will be presented by Dr. Kusumaningtuti Sandriharmi Sutiono.
Dear Associate Professor Dr. Sudaporn Sawmong, I'd like to extend my gratitude and high appreciation for your wonderful speech and for the contribution for this first International Conference on Business and Finance of Indonesia Banking School. Thank you very much.
With pleasure ค่ะยินดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ